Okay, the December 7th, 2023 meeting of the Health Committee is called to order. We have 5 members present, and we'd like to welcome our newest member, Mr. Randy Knapp, to the Health Committee. Thank you. We have a consent agenda. Do I have a motion for the consent agenda? Motion by Johnston, second by Byrne. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? That consent agenda is approved. Do we have any members of the public?
Thank you, Madam Chairman. We have had no request for speakers this evening.
Thank you. Moving on to departmental matters. First is 4A, which is Cassie Alexander from Advanced Correctional Healthcare, and she is not here, but we have Diane Hughes from the jail superintendent. And we have no items for action, but we have your report. Is there anything you'd like to comment on?
No, Ms. Alexander couldn't be here because she's at actually an Advanced Correctional Healthcare Conference. So, but I have nothing to add. If anybody has any questions, I'd love to answer them though.
Any questions from members of the committee? Oh, hearing none. Thank you. 4B is Jessica McKnight, Health Department Administrator. And you have no items for action and your monthly report.
Yep, no items for action, so happy to try to answer any questions.
Any questions for Ms. McKnight? No? Thank you. 4C is Tim Wiley, Nursing Home Administrator. And you have an item for action, a request approval of a supplemental staffing provider agreement with Connected Healthcare LLC. May I have a motion, please? Motion by Johnston, second by Byrne.
So this staffing company will actually be able to assist us, we believe, in recruiting. We don't anticipate contracting with them to increase the number of agency staffing, but they have an additional service that they provide, and that is helping with recruitment for a small fee, and we're hoping that they will bring to us some eligible RN candidates.
Great. Any questions? Hearing none. All in favor? Aye. Those opposed? Okay, that has been approved. I screwed up already. And so then we move on to your monthly report.
Yes,
It's still not on. There you go.
We actually were very pleased with October's numbers, both from staffing standpoints and from the financial standpoints. You can see that where we stand month to date and fiscal year to date, both with expenses and our primary payer sources. And then our agency utilization for the month of October, you can see we were able to get down to just 2% of our CNA shifts covered by outside agency, and only 11% of our total nursing shifts.
Any questions from the committee? All of you should have received that treasurer's report. So, hearing nothing, thank you. Next, 4D is Jason Tabb, Juvenile Detention Superintendent. You have an item for action. Request approval of a contract for counseling services at the McLean County Juvenile Detention Center with Kathy Vogel. Is there a motion? Motion by Johnston, second by Byrne.
This is a renewal of the contract that we've had in place for a number of years for our therapists to provide individual and group counseling for the residents.
Any questions? Okay, we're voting on the contract for counseling service at JDC. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, that is approved. And then you have your, oops, you have a second one. Request approval of a memorandum of understanding for counseling services at the McLean County Juvenile Detention Center with Mark Benson, NSE Solutions LLC. Motion by Byrne, second by Johnston.
Again, another continuation of care. He is our backup plan for when Ms. Vogel's not available or in a crisis situation if she can't respond.
Any questions from the committee? Okay, hearing none. All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, and that's approved. And then you have your monthly report.
Monthly report, pretty standard. There was an uptick in mental health contacts with the therapist, with our residents. We have a number of kids who are taking advantage of that opportunity to have someone there for them to discuss those things. So, and our population's been fluctuating. It's a steady stream of the same number of kids pretty much daily, but we're getting a lot of kids in and out. So it's a lot of new faces coming in and out.
Okay, any questions on his monthly report? No? All right, thank you. Moving on, next is 4E, Cassie Taylor, County Administrator.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have nothing to present to this committee this evening.
Thank you. Other business and communication is, our next meeting is January 4th. Everybody, Happy New Year. And for those of you who have not been at any other committee meetings this month yet, you have the Robert Rules of Order, some kind of reminders on some things. And that if you have any questions about that, I'm sure Mr. Sierra would be willing to discuss that. And then if you have any questions about the agenda items, if you contact administration maybe prior to the meeting with any questions you might have, so that the representatives can then be prepared to answer anything that they might have. So, anyone have any other business or communication? Everyone have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate or don't, and Happy New Year. Thank you.